Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Marcela. So happy and as always, I feel blessed to be here with you. So today I have a shorter video for us, a video that I've been wanting to do for some time because I love the movement of our spine. And so I put together a little sequence that will take us through supine poses, then maybe prone poses, and will take us up to the standing. I'm just trying to go through all the different perspectives that we can have as we also focus on the movement of the spine. All that range of movement that we have, because it creates not only that inner delicious heat from the inside out, but also, we're working with the range of movement, feeling the health of our spine and all that comes with it. So I hope you like it. We're going to go ahead and begin. And you probably don't need any props, but of course, if you like to have your props close by, indeed have them with you. I am sitting on a blanket right now, just because my room at this moment is a little bit cold, but I know we're going to get warm in just a few seconds. All right? So as we sit here, we're going to find a comfortable seat. Today for me, it's around 4 o'clock. So that means that it's been already an active day, full of experiences, full of, impressions. And I want to settle into my body for a few moments. And I invite you to do the same. So you want to find a comfortable seat. You may want to sit a little bit higher up if you feel that your spine, especially your lower back, is a little bit tired. You can rest your hands on your lap, palms facing up, create a little bit of extra energy. Palm facing down, allow you to settle in a little bit more quiet way, so you decide. And if it's comfortable enough with your eyes closed, just stay there for a few moments and observe your breath. In and out through the nose. Just natural as it is right this moment. Notice if you feel any tensions on your body. Maybe try to guide your breath to those places where you may feel some tension or some stiffness. Whichever way tension manifests to you, maybe you feel tired in those places in your body. Just guide your breath all the way to those places and allow yourself to breathe it all the way in and out. And we will allow ourselves to soften the muscles on the face for a few more breaths here. And now, yes, go ahead and open your eyes. Good. So as we open our eyes, we'll do a 3-part breath to start getting into the pace of the breath so we can use it throughout the whole class. Yeah, so you can still rest your hands on your lap, or you could bring one hand to your belly and one to your heart, if that feels comfortable to you, so whichever hand. We're going to breathe in or down to the belly. And pause and hold. Breathe in again, in between your rib cage. And now again, pause and hold. And now breathe all the way up into your chest, in between your collarbones. Breathe it all in. Pause and hold one last time. And then go ahead and exhale it fully, deeply, consciously, all out. When you're ready, beginning again. Inhaling down to the belly. Pause. Inhaling in between the rib cage. Pause. Inhaling all the way up to your chest, your collarbones, your throat. Pause and hold. And exhale deeply, fully, consciously. Know what you're letting out. And do one on your own. Let this last one be the one that counts the most, breathing it all out. And release your hands. Beautiful. So let's go ahead. We're gonna make our way over onto our back, and I'm gonna use my blanket. If you have a towel or a blanket with you, this could be nice and warm, and maybe even give you a little bit of soft feeling on your back, but it's not a must. So we're gonna lie on our back with the knees bent. And let yourself take a moment here as your spine lands and your body begins to be taken over by gravity. We're going to rest the arms to the sides of the body, right? And so from here, we begin undulating the spine in the way that we're going to keep the sitting bones down and back of the shoulders down as we inhale to start arching the spine. So basically creating lots of space between the spine and the mat, like if you're lifting your navel. And then go ahead and as you exhale, start pulling your navel in, pressing your pelvis down, rounding your back. Maybe even the tailbone is going to slide back and up, not necessarily. And go back to the inhale. Double that breath, open up, open the heart, open your belly, and open your abdominal area. And then go ahead and exhale. Start pressing your navel down, rounding your spine quite a lot. And continue a few more times, inhaling. And let the exhale. Bring it all back down with no space left here under your back. Continue with your own breath pace. And then wherever you may be, let this be your last round, making your way over onto just letting your spine be as it always is here in your supine pose, reclined. Give yourself one moment. Gonna lift the feet, right? Cross one foot in front of the other. And we're gonna start rocking back and forth a few times. So we start activating your core, connect there. And then finally we come forward, knees down, and bring your hands right under your shoulders. Now I'm going to remove my blanket. You may want to do the same. And we're going to come into all fours with the wrists right under the shoulders, the knees right under the hips. And you can either point your toes or tuck your toes under, whichever feels more appropriate for you right this moment. Let's lengthen the spine and begin with a few cat-cows. Okay, so let's inhale, have the tailbone go up, navel down, chest forward, gaze up. With the exhale, tailbone down, round your lower back, your mid back, and your upper back, and bring your chin to chest. With the inhale, tailbone up, navel down, lengthen, expanding your whole spine. Exhale. So let's try to initiate the movement from the tailbone every time right now. Follow the pace of your breath. Now we're going to start with those undulations. So see how they start coming to you. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. You're kind of linking both movements. And let it be as natural for you as it could be. So whatever meaning by that, just move the way that comes natural to you. And keep breathing in and out. Let's not forget the breath. Couple more times. And come onto your neutral spine. All right, so right here on our neutral spine, your toes are now tucked under. Go ahead and tuck them over. Under. And we're going to gently walk the knees a little bit behind the hips, still with the toes tucked under. Good. I'm going to make our way up to downward facing dog. And as we get into our downward facing dog, let's just begin from the beginning. Like if we've never been here before. So bend your knees and see if you can lengthen your spine by lightly pressing your hands against the earth. And push your hips up. Gonna bend one knee and then the other. Find as long a spine as you can. And try and see if those heels can reach down towards the earth as you begin to give them space. And then settle, downward facing dog. Good. All right, with our inhale, make your way over onto a plank and use your whole spine and look forward as you get there. Lower your pelvis, look forward. And with the exhale, come back up to downward facing dog. Now use your whole spine even more. Inhaling, have your chin by your chest. And start opening up as you get into your plank. Lower your pelvis, open your heart. Bring your chin to chest, round your upper back, and come back up. Now let's continue on our own with our own breath. A few more rounds. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Back to downward facing dog. Go ahead and look forward. Bring your shoulders right over your wrists. Both knees down. Good. Have the big toes touch. Open both knees. Come down onto a child's pose with you. Just find out what's available for you. And we're going to extend the arms long up and over the head. And possibly the head, the forehead touches the earth, or you use your block to rest your head. And as you're settling here into your child's pose, you're observing, noticing the sound of your breath. Noticing maybe the palpitations in your heart. Whatever else is showing up for you right here, right now. Sounds, what you can see, what you can sense. And then finally, we're going to look forward in between the hands. Slide the hands a little bit closer. Come up onto all fours, tuck your toes under, and we'll make our way back up to downward facing dog one more time. Exhale here. Now looking forward, inhale, hips down. And your exhale, go ahead and begin to walk your feet over towards the top of the mat. Then once we get there, let's go into a forward fold. You can bend your knees if that feels more accessible. And you can place your hands on blocks or the earth. It's not important how much you touch the earth. Let's just allow the hinge from the hips and then drop the head. With the hands on the shin bones, let's inhale and arch your back lightly as you look forward. And with the exhale, begin to round your back to come back down. Inhale, rounding until you come halfway up to arch, look forward. And exhale as you keep arching, then start rounding as you come down to forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then we stay here. Exhale. Bring your hands to hips. Come all the way up to standing. On your inhale. Mountain pose. Let's stay here. Take a few breaths. Allow yourself to relax here. That's what you're able to let go and breathe at the pace of your breath. Let it be natural. And then from here, we're going to turn around. You probably yourself facing the top of your mat. Going to micro bend the knees, open the feet, hip width distance apart. So we're soft on the legs. We're going to begin those undulations again. But let's start just with a few cat cows. Inhaling, arch your back. And exhale, go ahead and round. Inhale. Look up. And then exhale down. And now start adding your own undulations. Observe the more we become aware how the breath is linked to the movement, the more we feel we're flowing and letting all this movement of the spine become healthier, more clear to us. Feel the flow of your body. Let's go for a few more rounds. And then next time, as you ground your back, roll all the way up to standing, coming onto mountain pose. Bring the hands to heart. And give yourself a moment again. Now we're going to lower both hands down. Open the feet wide. And gently start making our way down. So we're going to start bending the knees. Hinge from your hips at some point. And come down to Malasana. Give yourself a breath here. Hands behind us. Maybe you find your blanket or your block again. So we'll sit cross-legged, right where we started. Rest your hands. Close the eyes. And we'll close our class. Here together, but you always have the invitation to, right after we say goodbye to one another, to go into Shavasana. Maybe stay for a breath meditation. Feeling the effects of your practice. Staying present with what is. We're here together. I invite you to close with me to the sound of Om. We'll do 3 rolling Oms. Allowing ourselves with this presence of quiet through our class, this self-connection, self-acceptance. Really connect to the vibration of the sound. So we'll do 3 rolling Oms. Exhale. Inhale from bowing down gently down towards heart center. I'm blessed to be here with you. And with that, I am in gratitude. Wishing you the best New Year. Namaste.